Hello and welcome to Disney Pixel RPG. This is something a little bit special, but we're going to play it, we're going to showcase the game a little bit and talk about it, and let's see if it's something that you might be interested in checking out. Right off the bat, there's me. I apparently have very matching overalls to everybody else, but I kind of like the look. Something special about this game is that you get to customize your own avatar, right? So let's show this first. Now, some other games do also have this feature, but what's special about this one, in my opinion, is just the amount of cosmetics that are available to you for extremely cheap. And by cheap, I mean freemium currency that you gain in the game just by doing campaign and whatnot. So right now, I have 4,500 of these tickets that you see in the top right corner here. And look at these haircuts, these glasses. A lot of these things only cost 25, right? Only costs a little bit, and you get so many of these in the game. They really wanted this to be a key feature to the game. So let's show you how easy it is to just swap out your style. Let's go ahead and let's start with the hairstyle. So we'll swap my hairstyle. I just bought this one for the sake of the video, fun fact. So boom, let's do that. We'll order that. It costs one of those tickets. That's fine. I have 4,500 of them left. Let's just remove the hat for now. Look at us. I think we look fantastic. Honestly, guys, this game has a lot of charm to it. This released maybe a week and a half ago, something like that. It's pretty new, but don't worry about feeling like you're behind or anything. This is a casual game. Don't go into this game with all those expectations of min-maxing and trying to be as efficient as possible. Let's change that mentality of how we're playing these mobile games. All right, guys, they fit in our pocket. Let's have them be an accessory to our life, not something that controls it. So I was hoping to show a little feature, but it doesn't look like I have it right now. I think they reset daily, but you can talk to all these characters, and these are the ones that I've actually summoned, and I'll show you that in a second. Let's talk to Piglet. Okay, she's got some sort of dialogue. I don't read in games, you might know that. It's not my thing. But each day you do get little goodies from those, and some of those will be those tickets that you can use to get more cosmetics. Now, of course, every single mobile game is going to have a cash shop. I have not felt any inclination to click at this or even read what is on it, so we're going to exit out of that, and it will just exist there for its entirety. Now remember, guys, a gacha game is only as good as the characters that you can summon, so let's take a peek. Right now on the banners, we've got Belle and, of course, Beast. So you got a little Beauty and the Beast banner going on. I do have some summons, but I think I want to save it for somebody that really tickles my pickle. You know what I'm saying. But here's the characters I currently have, and we'll swipe through them. So right now, the gold rarity character that I decided to start my game with was Hero Mickey Mouse. It's Mickey Mouse, and he's got a sword. I like the look of him. I had no idea if he was good, but it's going to be a casual game for me, and so I was mostly interested in finding a character I like the look of. Let's do this view so you guys can see the actual characters. So we got Mickey Mouse here with the sword. Do something. Can I make him do something? Show the animations. Got Judy, Donald Duck, DJ Mickey, Stitch. Look, Stitch with the ukulele. I mean, come on, guys. You got Dumbo and like old school grayed out black and white Dumbo. Fantastic movie. I need to watch that again, to be honest. Pinocchio, Mickey Mouse. I'm going to start dating myself and not being able to know who a lot of these are. Oh, Eeyore. We got a lot of good characters here. Now, if you're somebody that likes Disney or just appreciates the kind of cutesy aesthetic of this game, definitely give it a shot, guys. I mean, it's free. Don't go into these games letting it control your life. We're not about that anymore. Now let's look at some combat. Oops, that's the wrong stage. I'll start off with some goodies. Don't mind if I do. Now, the way this works, I just learned this today, is in auto mode, the attacks go left side, then right side, top to bottom. So left upper, left middle, left lower, right upper, right lower, okay? So that matters because when you fight, you might have certain debuffs and things that you want to apply before everybody attacks. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and auto this here. So he's going to do an AoE, and that AoE has a chance of doing a defense down, right? A defensive break. So I always wanted him to go first. Then I've got like a crit rate up ability, so that procs, and then Mickey's going to go in for some big damage. Now, I don't recognize these characters that we're fighting. They might just be unique to the game. I don't know. But look, you've got a nice old Disney pixel train in the back. The game just has a good charm to it. And it runs very, very smooth. There's a lot of quickness to the transitions from fight to fight, in between animations. And something I like is that it doesn't feel as slow as a typical turn-based game, right? A lot of games is I click, I attack, and then they attack, and then I attack, and it just draws on. Look at how snappy this is. A lot of the animations are happening at the same time. It speeds things up. Now I got these little celebratory dances. Okay, now something I just learned today. I was trying to figure out if I wanted to grind up experience and level up my units, where should I do that? So you have the magic gate, right? And you've got the story stages that I just showed you. You also have these bonus stages, okay? Now the bonus stages, they offer different rewards. So you do want to see which ones offer the rewards that you're currently trying to farm, right? So right here, if you wanted to farm some of these tickets, these picks or whatever they are, to get some more customizations for your avatars, you can absolutely just do that. Only costs 10 energy. And also, energy refills are extremely cheap in this game. You can do 20 a day, and they don't cost that much at all in terms of crystals. So up here, stage info, I can see that this is going to be the most efficient way for me to get pixels, and this is how you get experience for your characters, okay? So if I wanted to just power up some characters, I could go farm one of these stages. They're much more efficient in terms of experience per energy, but was really important, and I just learned this today, and it completely was stalling my ability to progress. These items right here under stage clear, these fragments are extremely important. You use these to go to crafting, and you can craft these here, okay? Now these are actually really important, because what happens is every rarity has a level cap, okay? And so you've got bronze, they're level capped at, what is it, 20? Yeah, 20. Then after that, it's probably 40. Yeah, 40 for a silver, and it goes up from there. I did not realize this until today, okay? My max guys were 60, and I was powering up my Goldie people because they were the strongest. Being level 60, they had much higher stats. But what you can actually do is, say Goofy right here, I can go to upgrade, I can go to rarity up, and I can increase his maximum level, and I can keep doing that until he has the same maximum level as somebody who started out as a gold rarity. And I think that's really neat. I think it's really important for games to equalize the strength between low rarity and high rarity characters, especially if you're trying to have more of a casual game. A lot of games, Epic 7, Raid Shadow Legends, all of these games, a character is worthless unless it is a natural 5-star or an SSR or whatever the naturally highest rarity in the game is. And in my opinion, you lose out on a lot of characters there. I get it, they're just milking you. But I've always appreciated being able to use like a Nat 3 or a Nat 2 and get them really strong, make them very powerful. In Epic 7, there's plenty of characters that come to mind. Terranor Guard. It's been a few years since I played, so that's actually the only one that comes to mind right now. But there are so many of them, I promise you that. Okay, so yeah, you can really find a character that suits your fancy. I do know that some people were suggesting Goofy. Whoopsie. Because he has this taunt ability, and then he reduces the damage that he takes. So I might invest in that if I need to. But for now, just getting my rarity up and getting these guys levels higher, I've been able to progress through this stuff a little bit. So we'll show another combat here. Now, you also have this ability in the bottom right, and this is like your team ability that can proc after a certain amount of time. Right now, I have mine set to a heal. You can set it to be a sort of a damagey one. You might unlock more in the future. I'd be surprised if there's only 2. The game definitely has a really consistent charm to it. There's Mickey Mouse with the sword. All right, so something they just introduced, let's go to home, is this tower mode. I love tower modes. In every single mobile game, for whatever reason, the modes I love the most are these towers. I don't know why, but they just get me. Now we're having some translation issues since the newest patch. I'm sure that will be fixed. But tower mode, if you've played almost any gacha game, you know exactly what's going on here. It's a tower, gets harder as you go up, rewards get better as you go up. This one is an event tower, right? So you want to farm it as much as you can. To my understanding, it doesn't use any energy, so you can farm it as much as you want, which is really awesome. I actually need to be doing that more. And then you can use the currency earned from this to buy event rewards. So we beat that one pretty easily. I was actually stuck there earlier, but I'm so throng now. We'll go to the exchange shop, and of course, guys, right off the bat, the white pajama cap, come on. Come on, it can't be beat. The sticker, I don't know what the stickers do yet, but it's there. These are awesome. The customization seed, I do not know the depth of them yet, but I do know they are awesome, and I'll show you what they do, okay? So I've got characters. Let's go to somebody I don't mind messing up. Who had the one I didn't like? Okay, so by default, they have this top skill here, right? And you can see Donald Duck's skill, yellow area striker, level 1 defense down for 3 turns, blah, 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 blah. This second ability here was actually given by using one of those things. You can click upgrade, go to ability custom, and you can use one of these different seeds to give them a different ability. So I've never used one of these red ones before, so let's party together and try this out. Oh, they also give stats. You can see right now my current stat buff from the seed I used gives me 7, 7, and 3%. Let's try this out. I can choose to keep my current ability or use the new ability, okay? My first one, it says on X skill activation, which Donald doesn't have unlocked yet, so this is very wasted on him at the moment. So let's look at the new one. That's a 3-star. I wonder if that was a rarity type thing. When at 20% or less max HP, you have a 100% chance to gain level 3 damage reduction to self effect, always active when conditions met. Always active when conditions met. My only thing with this, if you get down below 20%, you're probably dead. Most of your healing abilities are going to kick in when you're 40 to 50 to 60%. If you're down to 20, you're probably dead. And it would be interesting to see how much that will pan out. But what's important here is that I will gain 3% more HP, 2% more attack, and 7% more defense. Okay? And even though I don't like that as much, I like the stats. So we're going to go with that. I believe this is for duplicates. And these are just raw stat buffs for the most part. Another cool mode here is Expedition, okay? So you've got this expedition that you can send your characters out on. I think it goes for 20 hours. Yeah, look at this. So items will be found every 10 minutes, a maximum of 20 hours per world. So I've unlocked 2 right now. It just gives you some nice passive resource generation, and I really appreciate that in games. Now, one thing I very much dislike, and I hope this gets fixed, it seems like a pretty silly thing to not be working better. But Job Center over here is your quests. I wouldn't have expected that normally, okay? Now look at all these quests I've finished. I would say 90% of the days that I've played, I did not realize that I had daily missions. Because like I said, guys, I don't read, okay? And there was no button that told me I had anything. I actually just collected a lot of goodies. I wish that they would change that, have some sort of indicator on the Job Center that things are ready for your attention. What is this? What is this? Upgrade material, miracle actions. Level 5 attack up for allies for 5 turns. Level 5 defense up for 5 turns. Miracle actions. How do I get this? It's Mystic. Used to unlock miracle actions. That sounds strong. I like that a lot. Now, oh, another thing I realized today. I had only been doing the highest bonus stage I could do. What I found out today is I had a lot of features that were locked behind completing these other ones. So I've only completed the top 2 right now. But what's funny is the ability to increase the level cap. That was what was locked behind one of these bonus stages, and I had skipped it because I just wanted the highest one to get the most, experience per whatever. Did I already lose a character? I'm supposed to be stronger now. I'm getting my butt whomped. Maybe these scale to your power, or they scale your power down. I could see that. But right now I'm on wave 1 out of 2. Oh my goodness. All right, we'll come back to that. Nobody saw that. Following is all your different followers and friends, pretty much. You can do the typical, send out the goodies, receive the goodies every day. There's lots of items here. Oh, what is this? The Gothic suit outfit? Oh, I like that. I need 1,000 points, and I have 220. All right, we got a new objective. I am an eternal edgelord at heart, guys. The daily routine for this game has been very simple so far, guys. I get on, I usually do one of the bonus stages 3 times, which depletes my energy entirely. I don't usually do refills because I wasn't super serious about the game like I mentioned, but now that I'm progressing further, I'll probably start doing that. There's no PvP in the game currently as far as I can tell, and I'm also okay with that. I haven't been as into PvP in these games for probably the last couple years or so, because that's really when you get sucked into the whole try-hard mode. But this has been Disney Pixel RPG. Honestly, I have probably said this like 6 times already, but charming game, guys. It really is. It's got a lot of uniqueness to it, a lot of consistency in the art style and animations, and I'm liking it quite a bit. Now that I figured out how to progress further, I'm probably going to start playing it a little bit more, not seriously, but one tick that direction from casually, from super casually at least. Heavily suggest checking out the game, guys. And, you know, stick around. We've got a lot more videos coming. Oh, yeah. I don't know why I said we. I am alone. Help me.